Hi friends, welcome to Eyes of My Heart with Vicki Jean. It is still morning here in Alpena, Michigan, and I am just hanging out in my office. Casual day, nothing planned, nothing on the calendar today. So I'm just relaxed and want to share something with you. It's something that I came across in my quiet time yesterday morning. And later that morning I went over to visit a friend of mine, Laura. And she's recovering from a really seriously broken arm and extensive surgery from that. So we sat out on her deck, which is on Lake Huron. Listened to the waves coming in. The sun was coming out, yet it was still kind of cool. And we shared from our hearts. And I thank God for her. I thank God for her. Because she listens. She listens to my heart, and I listen to her heart. And from that, there's just this energy, this creative flow of the divine love of God and the creative power of God that I feel welling up within me. So I read this to her that I'm about to read to you because it just resonated with me. So here it is. I just did a longer video on this where I expounded too long. I may put that on there later, but it's got to be shorter, or you're not going to listen to it. But it just resonated so much with me, and it caused me to think out loud, and I got a little carried away. But here it is. I'll keep it just to this, and then I will sign off and let you think about it and see what wells up within you. All right. 1 second. It was written by a gentleman by the name of Jim Palmer. And I follow him on Facebook. And to be honest, I don't resonate with everything he says. But this I did. And I have learned that somebody can say something that doesn't really speak to my heart, but as I keep my heart open, they sometimes will say something else, and it is like, boom. This has been my experience too, my encounter with love, and I want to share it with you. Here it is. There are these moments, these profoundly affecting human moments, when I feel in my heart that I care deeply about a person I have never met. I feel something about someone, or I'm struck by a situation where their humanity, struggle, or suffering becomes real to me. It can happen at the oddest times, catching someone's eyes seated across me on the subway, something I feel from the grocery store cashier during checkout, a momentary connection with a stranger at a busy crosswalk. I realize I have actually met them before in myself, in my own suffering. I have carried them in my deepest wishes for the happiness and liberation of all my human brothers and sisters. Empathy and compassion wash through me like rain. There are no strangers to my heart. Tears have transformed my life. I finally learned why the statement, Jesus wept, could only be a 2-word sentence. There are no words preceding those 2 words, and there are no words following it. There are these moments in life where there is nothing to say. Anything and everything that could be said rolls down your face in a tear and falls quietly to the ground. If living from your heart was easy, everyone would be doing it. It's so much safer, hear this, friends, it's so much safer to hide in your concepts, labels, stereotypes, prejudices, rationalizations, explanations, justifications, and theology. The world does not need more people arguing about whose version of God is right. This world needs someone to walk out in the middle of the street, fall to their knees, and weep, undone by sorrow, compassion, and love. I went to divinity school and made my own contribution to theological scholarship. But everything I ever really needed to know I found in those 2 words about a first century free spirit and revolutionary who could not be saved from his own human heart. Please live to the point of tears today. Let yourself be touched by a human moment. Notice something that moves your heart. Express a deep feeling of compassion, kindness, or solidarity. Sit with your sadness. Respectfully stand on the edge of another person's hurts and sorrows. Respectfully stand on the edge of another person's hurts and sorrows and offer your quiet, caring presence. Be angry for the injustice and suffering you witness in the world. Go deep inside yourself and discover your kinship with all human beings. Again, that's by Jim Palmer. Notes from Over the Edge. And like I said, I have a longer video where I shared a lot because I began to kind of think out loud about these words. But I'm just going to let them sit. Hope they fall upon your own soil, the own soil of your soul. And pray that something will sprout up that is fed by love, compassion. God bless you guys.